right, girls. Well, we rehearsed.
To the left, to the left. To the left, to the left. To the left, to the left. Everything you own in a box to the left. In the closet, that's my stuff. Yes, if I bought it, say, don't touch.
Girl, we sound mad good.
What's good, everybody, and welcome back to my channel, and thank you so much for tuning into yet another episode of Everything Lelona, where we talk about everything and anything. Ja. If you are new here, welcome, baby. I really hope that you'll enjoy this video and that will make you hit that little subscribe button somewhere over here. And if you are a regular subscriber, a gang, Z1, what's good, what's up, what is future? I really hope that you are well and that you are taking care of yourself, okay? Now we're back with another story time because those are the vibes, okay? Those are the vibes. So we are back with a story time, which I still don't know what to title. Still don't know how to actually tell the story. I still don't know like what this story is about, but yeah, there's a story, okay? But what I know is that in this story, I was in a relationship with someone who was cheating on me. I then left a bar or a club with a total stranger who then turns out to be this person's acquaintance / friend. Then I went on to hook up with the stranger's roommate. Ne? Kuningi and Ngiwan, but the story and the show must go on. So without wasting any of your time, let's get into the video. So we'll start from right at the beginning, okay? It's not at the beginning because I think I did tell the story of how I met this person. But for the sake of this story and for the sake of those who have already put 2 and 2 together, those that know me, who put 2 and 2 together as to who that person was, I'm not going to give them the same name. I'm gonna totally change their name, okay? So I was dating a guy called Daniel. This was a couple of years ago. Dating a guy called Daniel. Daniel and I had been like together for like 6 to 9 months at this time. So what happened was, Daniel from the get-go was in the streets, okay? And it was something that I was aware of. I had witnessed, I had seen Daniel in his element. And by his element, I mean being a hoe. So I had like seen him in his element moving weirdly and slyly. So we'd go to places and he would like hit on people while I was there. But he would not notice that I'm noticing that kind of thing, yeah, mom? So I knew Daniel was a sly one. But I thought that this was something that maybe would like change over time. Of course, we're having some wine, okay? So I had thought that this was something that would change over time. Daniel would like change like his behavior, grow up a bit and whatnot. But one thing about a cheetah, it never changes its stripes. Does a cheetah have stripes or is it a tiger? But cheetah doesn't change its color. What? But a cheetah doesn't change its stripes or its spots, whatever a cheetah has. But yeah, that was Daniel. Now this one night, there was a club in Joburg CBD called Underground. If you know Joburg CBD, from that era I am talking about, you will know the Underground. So, Daniel had loved going to Underground, and I wasn't a fan of the Underground because I was like, this place is shady. Yeah, mom? This place is shady as nuts. So I didn't like going there. Like, I think I'd been there once in my entire life, like at this time, yeah, mom? So, Daniel and I had plans to like, he was gonna come over, we were gonna chill together. It was the weekend, and Daniel lived in Soweto, and he told me that no, his mom is actually going away for the weekend, so he has to stay at home with the house. Yeah, bo. So I was like, oh, okay, cool, not a problem. I'll see you then some other time, I guess. Yeah, bo. Sure. So I know Daniel to be at home in Soweto, and a friend of mine who lived in my apartment building at the time suggests, "Si broke, let's go to underground because it close by." Yeah, bo. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool, let's go. Even though I did not like going to that place, but one thing about it one thing about it that was shady, kumnandi fucked up, okay? Like kumnandi kweza ndawo umculo uyabenga, boom uyabenga. Like a nice time, the people, the ambience, even though okay, it's scary, but it's scary and it's nice, okay? Like you might get mugged, you might not. So it's like playing Russian roulette with your life, and I love that shit, okay? So sharp. So now I agreed to go into underground with my friend. We get to underground. As we walk in, underground is literally underground. You walk down the stairs. We walk down the stairs. We get to like the area, the main area. We get there. We're looking around, looking for a place to sit. My friend sees people that he knows. We go to those guys. We chill with them. Sharp ngabi konto. Now, obviously, so I like spot someone that I know, and I'm like, that's Daniel. Okay, that's Daniel. And he was with a cousin that I know who's a girl. So I walk over, I'm like, hey, I thought you were at home. Yeah, bo? And he's like, oh no, my cousin Mbali asked me to come over. No. So I came. No. So I was in my head, I'm like, but why did you not tell me? I live in town. You're coming to town from Soweto. You could have told me that you're coming here. Maybe we would have came together because I'm here. Tada, I'm here, bitch. So, I let it slide and I chill with about Daniel for a while. I go back to our table. Now, when we go back to our table, he comes with us. Daniel comes with us. Now, when he then comes with us, he joins our table. It's me, my friend from my apartment building. It's Daniel, it's Mbali, the cousin, and then it's my friends. Sharp. So now we're chilling together, kumandi kuilonto. Now, we fast forward time, kumandi, we've been there for like 2 hours now. I spot a gentleman who looks really, really good looking. Now, I see this guy by the bar. I see him, he's standing there, he's like, just chilling by the bar, like utengile, but he's just standing there. Wamba yedwa, or evidently, because he's not there with anyone. Sharp. Now, in my head, because, okay, at this time, when they say, one thing about me, I've been in my whole phase, okay? Even in relationships, I was still in my whole phase. But that's a chat for another day. So this was no different. I was still in my whole phase, okay? So I see him and I'm like trying to process how is this going to work out, because I want to speak to this guy. So I'm like, let me quickly go to the bar to get some water because there's no water on the table. So let me quickly go to the bar. I'll get water. I'll come back. I get to the bar. I order some water. Can I please have a bottle of water? To sharp. Easily a bottle of water. I take it. I pay. I look at him. I'm like, hi. I'm like, hi. Fancy seeing you here. And he's like, hi. We talk a bit. I introduce myself and no man, I saw you standing alone. Are you with someone? We just exchanged pleasantries. And then the whore that is me just says, your place or mine. And I think at this time the bars dinyana and this child and this selele, and I think the smooth about it. I'm thinking the smooth. I ask him, your place or mine? And he laughs at that and he's like, my place. And then in I don't know this guy. I don't know this guy. From a bar soap, I've never seen him, I've never met him before. I don't know what his name is. He just told me his name. I'd forgotten the name. And I'm gonna go to his place. And I live close to like underground. So it makes sense for us to go back to my place. Yeah, bro. So I'm like, let's go to mine actually. Ati, let's go. Dibuza now, Ati, yes, didn't know. Wait. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna go back to my table. You're gonna wait here for like 5 minutes-ish, and then you're gonna walk out. You'll wait for me outside. I'm gonna come out and we'll go to my place. Yeah, bro? Sharp. That is the deal. I go back to our table. Open my water, drink my water. I'm going to the dance floor. I see him walk out. Because now I'm like so far away from him. I'm like on the other side. My table is like in the middle and the bar is that side. So he walks out. I see him walk out and then I just disappear. I've already hinted to my friend, when I listen, and I don't want to be here with this person, which is with Daniel, because Daniel isn't here with me, okay? Daniel is here with Mbali. Mbali is his cousin, and they're not here with me. We bumped into each other. I'm not gonna go home with him. I'm going home with this nigga now, okay? Sharp. Now I see him walk out. I dance for like 5 minutes and then I disappear as well. Meet him outside. We go back to my place. We get back to my place. Kwamandi. And by Monday, you know what I mean. Okay? You know what I fucking mean. Sharp. Now, boy and I exchanged numbers in the morning. So as him and I had gone back to my place, I noticed Daniel is calling. Yeah, bo? And then, because I've already told my friend, if Daniel decides to come back here with you, make sure you don't sign him in. Do not, under no means do you sign Daniel in, because I'm going home with the guy. So when I just don't agree to it because Andiko and you don't feel comfortable with signing him in, Ndingeko. And there's no way he's gonna gain access to my apartment building if no one is signing him in. Like, you understand? Sharp. Now, my Daniel is blowing up my phone and I'm at home with this guy. Now, let's give him a name. His name is gonna be Terry. So this guy's name is Terry. So Terry and I are back at my place. We're having the time of our lives. We're kissing. Terry is a good-looking, tall guy. Terry had dreadlocks, which wasn't a deal breaker because he looked really good in those dreadlocks. He was light-skinned, dreadlocks, tall, had a great body. So he was very easy on the eye. Sharp. So we're having a really great time back at my apartment. And Daniel is blowing up my phone. I decide to give me phone because it's my phone. I'm gonna switch off this damn phone. I switch it off and I continued the night with Daniel. Wake up in the morning, we exchange numbers, we talk a bit, and I'm like, I kinda like you, yabo, kinda like you. But he leaves, he goes back to his place. After Daniel leaves, I realize, or I remember, oh, Ganja, I switched off my phone. Delete a phone. Obviously, I'm gonna be getting messages from Daniel, right? I'm seeing messages from Daniel, but I know what you did. I know you left with that guy. And by the way, I know this guy. This guy is Terry. He runs the streets. Terry is the ultimate hoe. No. Like, he's out here bashing Terry, mana. You think you scored? Terry is fair, wara. And I'm like, obviously, I'm not gonna agree, mana. I left with Terry. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, no, you left with that guy you were talking to at the bar. No. I'm like, me? When? I didn't go home with that guy. Like, I don't even know him. So I'm making all kinds of excuses as to why I left. Yabo? Obviously, this guy is not biting the stories, but he has to deal because I am not agreeing to the shit. Ngabi konto. Daniel and I, we like continue with our relationship, and our relationship with it was just what it is. It wasn't something that I It wasn't that kind of thing. I was just in a relationship with him the same way that he was just in a relationship with me. So we continued, we moved on from this, and we get the way that we were. One day he's telling me a story about how he knows Terry. Tells me that they ran in the same circles, blah, 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 blah. They are old acquaintances. Terry and I, since that day we smashed. We've been chatting, we've been talking, we've been calling each other, but I haven't seen him since that day. I think it's been like a week since that weekend. And Terry and I, we established that we both live in the CBD, very close to each other, literally walking distance. Now, Terry invites me for drinks at his place the following weekend. Don't know what was happening with Daniel. Actually, I didn't care. Terry invites me for drinks at his apartment. He's like, listen, I'm gonna cook, come through. Oh no, my housemate is cooking and we are having drinks, come through. I go to his place. Get to his place. It's a very nice apartment, but in the it's so dodge. It's so dodge. But the apartment apparently it is top tier. It's so cute. I meet the housemate. He introduces me to the housemate who's cooking, and we all chill and just have fun. So he introduced me as umuntu wakhe. He's like, so it's Daniel, my boyfriend, right? And then it's Terry, the guy that I came here for. Kubane kamaka roommate, Steve. This guy, roommate who's Steve. So it's Daniel, my boyfriend, Terry, the guy I came to visit, and then it's Steve. Ne? Those are the characters in the story. So he introduces me to his housemate, Steve. He's like, Steve, muntu wamilo. And I'm like, damn sure, okay? Damn right, I am umuntu wako. Steve and I, we hit it like some spark. Not spark in that sense, but we hit it off as like friendship vibe, because I'm here and your housemate / friend is my man, which is Terry. So we hit it off. He like kind of approves of me, even though I wasn't there for his approval. Okay, I wasn't there for his approval. So he cooked very nice food. We're drinking. We're having really great chats. Conversation is flowing. And then obviously Terry and I are gonna go to his room. We go to his room, and izinto zabantu abadala zenzeke. We do what grown folks do. And one thing about us, we were loud as fuck. Okay, we were loud as fuck to a point where Steve came out of his bedroom, switched on the TV, while he knew the volume to max. Like, we could hear the TV from Terry's bedroom. Okay, we could hear the TV from Terry's bedroom because this one was trying to drown down the sound because we were so loud. After we were done, we chill for a couple of minutes, couple of hours, and I go back to my place. Life continues. Terry and I keep visiting each other because we both live at town, which is the CBD. Daniel, I hardly see him because he lives in Soweto. So when he comes here, he like notifies me, so I'm able to like plan around my time with Daniel and Terry. Sharp. So I don't know what happened, but Terry were to like, no, Daniel, I don't know how it happened, but he saw some chats between Terry and I, or he saw Terry texting me and was like, I thought you didn't know Terry. And we like thought about it. He wanted to see what was in my phone. Obviously, I wasn't going to allow that because I am not stupid. I'd rather you fight me for something that you are thinking and assuming than you fighting me for something that you have evidence of. You understand? So I was like, you're not going to see my phone because it's my phone and you're not going to see it. So we thought about it for a very long time, but he never saw anything. He never saw what was in my phone. He just saw a message pop up from Terry because I'd saved him with his full name and his surname. That's one thing about me. I save people with their full names and surnames. Sharp. So, Terry and I are still talking. Izinto zimnandi. We are visiting each other whenever we can. We are babsing, of course, because the babs between the both of us is amazing, right? So, ndi happy, guys. Ndi happy with my side, Terry, who I now am kind of looking at as though but Terry and I have had the conversation yokuba he doesn't want to be in a relationship. And one thing about me, when you tell me that, I will hold you to that. Even though you are starting to act like a boyfriend, but I will always remember that you said you are not ready to be in a relationship. Because one thing about men, but I'm going to catch now, and when you catch feelings, but I said I'm not ready for a relationship. So uitata blendo yenzayo. Tata blendo yenzayo. You understand? So I've always known that shit. It's standard procedure. As long as you've told me that you are not ready for a relationship, I will put you there. We are just hooking up. As much as I like you and sketchy feelings and pambenanga, but this is bang because if you come at me and you tell me that you like me and you want to be with me, the catchy feelings immediately. Like the easy, lie to me. So it's very nice between Terry and I. Yeah, boy. One fateful day. Oh, kuyo yonke lento yam of going and visiting Terry whenever he invites me over. Steve and I have exchanged numbers because we are now kind of like friends, yeah, boy. We're seeing each other, we are hanging out. So we've exchanged numbers. One day, Steve texts me. He's telling me that Terry is not the guy that I think he is. Terry is not this guy that loves me. Terry nabantu naye abaninzi, Terry afeba, and I tell him that, listen, Terry and I aren't dating. Terry and I are friends. Okay? With benefits, yes, but him and I are just friends. I like him, yes, but Terry told me that he is not ready for a relationship, blah 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 blah. So like I open up to Steve and I'm like vulnerable with him. So I tell him what's going on and I try and make him understand what's up. But listen, I like Terry, but and these are catching Terry feelings. I am not gonna sit here and think Terry is gonna want to be with me. Yeah, because he's told me that yes, I like you, but I'm not ready for a relationship, and we can see each other people, but we can always do what we're doing right now. Yeah, so I'm like, sure. I'm telling this one, and he's like, yeah. What are you doing? And I'm like, no, I'm just chilling at home. No. Ati, no, Terry isn't here. Do you mind coming over? I'm like, say less. He says he's cooking. Let me come over. He has wine. Blah 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 blah. One thing about me, I turn the wine, and the only way, other than sex, to invite me to your place is to say I have wine. So he's like, I have wine. Come through. I go to his place. We talk. He's cooked. We eat. We drink. We watch TV. Atikum. Listen, I've been spending a lot of time with you, and Diaglai, come on, you're a very great guy, and I like you. Listen, Steve wasn't my type. Steve had a bit of femininity, which I'm not really fond of in a partner. I love masculinity, which may be very toxic. I don't know, I guess, maybe. But I love masculinity, and Steve had a bit of effeminacy. So I saw him as like, girl, yeah, bro. So I wasn't instantly attracted to him physically and somewhat, but I loved his mind. Him and I talked a lot when I was there. Like, we were always engaging in different conversations and in different topics, discussing this and that, like literally anything and everything. He was very witty. He was very, I don't know, but he was a fun and cool person. He was cool peoples. So I liked him like that. Like I liked his mind. But I wasn't like but listen, he wasn't bad looking. He was sort of good looking, kind of like, yabo, sharp. So he tells me that he likes me, and don't. So we're having the conversation, and I'm like, listen, I'll call bed. Yeah, but I'll call bed. Don't. But listen, it's gonna get messy because this is what's going on. I'm saying Daniel. I know you know Daniel because y'all, Nabo Terry have been in the same circles. He's like, oh, I know Daniel. I'm like, I'm kind of seeing him. And then there's Terry. Then the fuck nawe, I'm Mokaizi. Like, the fuck. So, I'm like, it's gonna get messy, man. He's like, it doesn't have to. So, we talk about it, and I'm like, man, listen, let me leave, yeah, bo? We kind of stop with the conversation. See, I get a conversation of him liking me. Now, as it was time for me to go home, I'm like, okay, I'm about to go. And he's like, awahambi up. Takes the keys and puts them in his underwear. Yeah, bro. He's like, if you want these keys, come and take them from my undies. And I'm like, sitting there like, I'm so old for these games. Like, I know, bro, what you want me to do. You just want me to reach down your pants, touch your dick, and maybe something, and then send something. Like, I know what you're doing. And wow, okay, cool. He's like, come and fetch these keys from my undies. So I go over, I open his pants, I see his dick, I put my hand in, I touch his dick, take the keys, pull them out. I'm like, I'm going home. He holds me, he pulls me, he kisses me, we kiss. You understand? We kiss, and then we kiss. One thing about me, I'm easy, just kiss me. He kisses me, we then end up in his bedroom. My undies are nowhere to be found. I'm laid down on my back, he's on top of me, we're babsing, and we're done, and looking at each other on some, what the fuck? Yeah, bro? So, I'm thinking, what the fuck just happened? Like, I don't like this guy like that, yeah, bro? So, I'm telling him, I'm like, listen, this was fun, but can this not get to Terry? It wasn't supposed to happen. I told you that I didn't like you like that. You kind of somehow tricked me way too. You tricked me because you know I'm easy. One thing this guy said, remember I said to you guys that we were loud during our thing with Daniel, right? He said to me, "Difuna wenze izinto zenza ku Daniel apha kum." Hey boo. Steve. Okay. Oh, okay, I guess. That's Zanyanike, and it was that. I'm like, listen, it was fun, but can this not get to Terry because it's gonna get messy. I told you, it's messy already. It's gonna get messy. Obviously, Steve and Terry live together. Whenever I'm there, Steve would always do awkward things. I'd be going to the bathroom, he'd kind of follow me and come to my bathroom because they had like a passage, yeah, bro? So to go from the lounge to the bathroom, you have to like walk to the bathroom through the passage, and then you get to the bathroom. So he'd like wait for me in the passage, because if he's in the passage, whoever is in the lounge can't really see you. So he would like follow me and in the passage, and then he would like trying to touch me, and I'm like, bro, stop it. I'm here to see Uteri. Guys, Uteri and I messed around for like a good 3 months. And whenever I would go there, Steve would always do these things. One night, I just couldn't take it. I was there, and he does his dance. He follows me, stands by the passage. He's like waiting for me, and as I'm walking towards him, he's like, "Come on, yeah, like shout, can't hear, man. Now he was shook. That startled him, okay? That shook Terry as well. Terry comes out, he's like, what's going on? Did you know, man, like, who's Steve and Bora, yabo? He's like, what's going on between you two? Like, you have some funny, awkward vibe going on. But, like, I'm like, yabo? So, I make up some excuse to leave, and I go. Terry texts me after I've left. He's like, Steve told me what happened. And as much as you and I weren't exclusive, I told you from the get-go, and a phony relationship. But Steve's my roommate, bro. The fact that that's messy, yeah, bro. So he like, I don't know what's going on. So he like sort of cut things with me because he was like, you're messing with, like, you're already, because I told him as well, Terry, about Daniel, but there's Daniel in the picture, but Daniel and I are like, sinale weird relationship, but it is what it is. So he knew about Daniel because it's been 3 months, guys, like, come on, so he's like, listen, I got Daniel bendi tolerate because the figure epayana. Now Terry, my housemate, bro, so he kind of cut things with me. I had no choice to block Terry. Steve. I had no choice but to block Steve because Daniel and I were good. Terry just broke up with me, and I can't be talking to you because you're Terry's best friend / housemate. I can't be coming there to see you after Terry broke up with me because of you. So it was just a weird vibe, which was so messy. But to go is to see, and I lived to tell the story. And I don't even, guys, I got Daniel, I'm not gonna go into it. Yes, Pelela the way yes, Pelela, you died by Lisa in some story. I'm not gonna go into it. But that's the story, you guys. I really hope that you guys enjoyed the story. And I was really persuaded by Mel. Mel, if you're watching the story, it's for you, baby girl, because you were on my neck about wanting a story time, a vlog, or something. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, please give it a huge thumbs up. Comment down below. Share the video. Do the most. Tell your friends to tell their friends to tell their friends to tell their friends. And subscribe to my channel. Siyakula, guys. We are on the road to 4,000 subscribers. We are so close. So we can literally make it happen. We can get to 5K by... Yay! Let me not say, I don't want to be disappointed. But we can get to 5K very quickly if you guys do the most. Use the super thanks down below. I really appreciate it when you guys do it. It really helps me. Like, you guys have no idea. It really helps me. Please use that super thanks. Donate something, send something. I really appreciate it. And from my heart to yours, it's one love. And I'll see you on my next video. Bye!